Everybody, this is Angelo Quinones, and this is sort of an appendix. Okay, hi Anna, my love you. This is sort of an appendix to everything that I was talking about concerning, the Catongs, Emmanuel, and all this other, Mercy, and that side of the family about Emmanuel not helping out his mother. Okay, huh? Mercy. I mean, not helping her out. I don't care how many times he drives her over to Bogo. I don't care how many times maybe he gives a little money for chicken. I don't care how many times because when the rubber meets the road, okay, you understand what I'm saying? Like all that is insignificant. All of that is insignificant. When it rains, it pours in the house, around the house. The house is old. Like I told you before, if it was me. Okay, I'll tear that down. I'll tear down Mercy's house and make it new. Tear down the walls, tear down the ceiling, tear down the tables, get rid of everything. Get rid of everything and put it in a garbage dump in Don Pedro. You understand what I'm saying? And make the house new. Erect a new, new set of walls, ceiling, tables. I mean, just make it look like before and after. Okay, not putting lipstick on a pig, not putting eyeshadow on a pig, not putting makeup on a pig. A pig is a pig. Okay, just because you put lipstick on a pig doesn't make the pig look better. Okay, or make it a woman. It doesn't automatically transform itself into a beautiful, luscious, creature. Just because you put lipstick on a pig is a pig. So just because you do just some stupid repairs and stuff like that, okay, you understand what I'm saying? On your mother's house, on Mercy's house, this doesn't mean nothing to me. Make a sacrifice. Now, somebody could say to me, because this is like a rebuttal, somebody could say to me, well, Angelo, you know something? I'm smarter than you are. They think they are anyway, but they're not. They're not a skilled set of debaters. They don't know how to debate the issues. They don't debate Jehovah's Witnesses like I do. They don't debate cults and different sects and the Mormon Church. They don't debate those people like I do at in my level. But let's just see what they can say. Angela, I heard your argument. It's a very good argument, by the way. The sister of Caton says, and Caton says, and even Emmanuel, that little bastard. You know what I'm saying? Okay? I'm just saying. So they'll say, like, Angela, but how about your mother? And I say, what are you talking about? What do you mean, my mother? Rebecca. She her house is not that great, and you don't really fix it and stuff like that. And you're bitching and whining and complaining about Emmanuel not you fixing Mercy's house, but what about over there? Well, interesting that you will bring that up. That I say my mother, because she's not my mother. She's not my actual mother. She didn't. Anna, be a good girl. She didn't bear me. She didn't bear me for 9 months. Rebecca's not my actual mother. I mean, I didn't come from her. I didn't come from I'm older than my mother-in-law, and I'm much older, by the way, and I'm older than Romeo, my father-in-law, about 6-7 months. Okay, I'm older than he is. I was born in 65. He was born in 66. I was born in 65. He was born on January 7th, 1966. I was born in 65, man. So first of all, you don't even know what you're talking about. That they're my mother, my actual mother and father. No, they're not my actual mother and father. They're not my actual mother. So I mean, I wasn't here. When they had all those problems with their homes and stuff like that. I mean, I wasn't here. I wasn't in the United States. When I was 10 years old, when I was 20, when I was 30, when I was 40, when I was 50. I came here when I was 53. I didn't know those people. I was 21 years old when Reza was born in 1986, man. When she was a baby, I was already working 2 jobs. Okay? In a factory and in a bus company. Okay, We Transport Company in Hempstead, Long Island. I mean, come on, get off of it, man. That's very weak argument. You understand what I'm saying? Well, Angelo, you're talking about us, but how about you and your mother? She's not my mother. That's the point. The Mercy is your actual Emmanuel. I'm talking to you, man. The one that was scared to confront me face to face. You understand what I'm saying? The one that was hiding, in the living room. Well, you don't need to hide anymore. Okay, huh? Mercy's your actual mother. She's your mother who bore you for 9 freaking months. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. 9 months. I mean, Rebecca didn't bear me for 9 months. So that's a lame argument right there. Number two, her house, Rebecca's house. Okay, my mother-in-law's house is much better than Mercy's house. It doesn't take in water. It doesn't surround itself with water. When it rains, you don't need a boat to go to my mother-in-law's house. Okay, it's a much better constructed house. That house is gonna stand for like that house could stand like for 200, except for the roof maybe. The surrounding walls and stuff like that, at least some of them anyway, it could be there for like 200 years. You understand? It's not made of wood. It's made of bricks, all of it. Except for the inner rooms and stuff like that, where me and Reza used to stay as a married couple. Then the other one next to it, and the other one next to that. Those walls are made of, wood. But the surrounding wall area of the house are made of bricks, blocks, cement blocks. And some of them are paved. So making it stronger, the blocks, just not like mine, that mine are out in the open and like this and this and this. And plus, I didn't make my house at the expense of her house. What are you trying to say, Angelo? I don't really understand good English. I didn't make my house like a castle yet, okay? And not help Rebecca with or my mother-in-law with things, okay? Not to mention that I helped her with the light bill yesterday. I gave her 1,500 pesos, but that's besides the point. You have to understand that that when I went there, when I was living there originally in 2018, 2019, like that, before we were, before we got out of there, I bought an air conditioner. I bought a washing machine that they were still using this year. An air conditioner, a washing machine. I let them, I bought a car. So we had a car over there beside the house. I actually built with my money a little garage area that they don't even have anymore, and that's the problem with the family. That you build them things and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, and everything breaks. Okay, so the TV that they had is broken. The radio that they had is broken. All the doors of the house are broken. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? The garage that I made is broken. The air conditioner is broken. The washing machine now is broken. I mean, everything breaks. Okay, but I mean, you can't compare. Okay, Rebecca's house. It doesn't look good. It doesn't. They don't clean it. And Gilbert didn't finish it. And besides the point, that's Gilbert's responsibility, not mine. Gilbert is the actual son, real born son of Rebecca, my mother-in-law. He's the one who actually, with his money, built that house more and more and more after the earthquake, I guess, something like that of 2013. He's the one who put money into it. That's his baby. That's his responsibility, not mine. That's not my responsibility. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not Rebecca's, my mother-in-law's actual son. That's what we're talking about here. We're talking about that Emmanuel is actually the son of Mercy. I'm not the son of Rebecca, man. You can't compare me to Emmanuel. Oh, well, Emmanuel's doing, Angela's doing the same thing as me, Emmanuel's doing, because, look at Rebecca's house. You can't compare Rebecca's house with Mercy's house, man. Mercy's house is a wreck. I mean, when it rains and then it pours and then it surrounds itself with water, it's like a freaking island. You need 2 boats to go over there to buy chicken in the morning, and she's not even selling anymore. I don't know what the hell is going on. Mercy that she's not selling any more chicken. I mean, that's not my fault. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, Mercy's not, is Mercy. And something, what I don't respect with Mercy now, I'm going to tell you that. I was protecting her. I was protecting her best interest, protecting her house, protecting the daughters. Do you know that Mercy didn't even come one time to thank me? She didn't come not one time and said thank you. You know something, Angelo? I've been trying to say that to my son for a long time. Stop building your house and start building ours. She didn't even come to say that not one time to make me feel good. I don't respect people like that, though, man. I don't respect people that are cowardish, that coward behind people just because people give them money or people give them lifts in their car and stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't like people that are two-faced like that. I don't like it, though. I'm just saying, I can talk because I'm part of the Tupaya family, you stupid idiots. You understand what I'm saying? I can talk. I happen to be married with Riza. I'm not a boyfriend of Riza. You understand what I'm saying? We have a marriage certificate. That's what we have. We had a marriage license. We went to a marriage seminar. I'm not a sleeping partner like a lot of you bitches have in your home. Sleeping partners. You understand what I'm saying? You got your stupid sleeping partners. You're sinning against God, committing fornication. You understand what I'm saying? Not even repenting from it. That's the problem. They're having kids to boot. I'm not like that. We got a marriage. We got pictures. We got a marriage. We got a marriage license. We went to a marriage seminar. We went to Shabbat marriage seminar, and then we went to and then we got a marriage certificate. We got pictures. We got videos. We got the works. What the hell you guys got? Just fornication up your asses. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Singing and stuff like, oh, you are my religion, and then you're sinning against God. Come on, man. You can't have your sex and eat it too. You understand what I'm saying? Like my friend used to say, you can't have your sex and eat it at the same time. You can't be singing and bitching and whining and singing, oh, you are my religion, and then you're committing fornication against God. You're committing sexual acts against God. You understand what I'm saying? With your sleeping partner. You understand what, but let's get back. Forget about that for now. But she didn't even have the decency. Not one time to darken the door of my room, of my door, and say, you know something, Angelo? Thank you so much. Maybe I don't agree in how you handled it, but I agree your sentiment and trying to go to the house over there and defend me and my daughters. We're living so poor over here, Angelo, like she always says. Like when she doesn't have any money, that she lives poor away, the house is breaking up, there's water all over the place. Well, why not come to my house and say, you know something, Angelo? I know that there was a lot of trouble the other night, in Cato's house, but I'm here to support you openly, and I'm not here to support my son. I'm here to support you because you're right in the eyes of God. If I have to pick, even though he's my son, Emmanuel is my son, if I have to pick, I will have to pick your point over his because God doesn't like what he's doing, and you're absolutely right. Did she come one time to my house? That's why I ain't even going there to chicken anymore. I don't need it. And I'm sick and tired of defending people that don't have any backbone. She's a very nice person. That's not the issue. But I had problems with people like that before in America and in Puerto Rico. That you stand up for them, you defend them, and when it's time to pay the piper, they disappear. They change their stories. They change their minds. They cowered behind, their family, and they say, no, I don't agree with Angelo. And then she was agreeing with me right in front of her door and said, no, yeah, Angelo, you're right. And now it's probably, no, I don't agree with Angelo. Why? Because she's scared of her son. Not giving her a lift or not giving money for chicken or not whatever they're supporting in these stupid little tiny miscellaneous ways that doesn't even affect the well-being of a constructed house. Come on, she said, but that's her problem. Like I said, I don't care how much I like Mercy. I don't care how much I like Katong. They're the losers, not me. Yesterday I did some shopping. Today I'm going to do some more shopping. And tomorrow I'm going to do some more additional shopping. I don't lose, man. I don't lose. I could buy my own damn Piatos. I could buy my own damn Black Chill. I could buy my own, Dewey and all this gooey stuff and juice. And it's not like that. Before I got credit, like around, let's say, September or October of 2024, I never got any credit from that store for a very long time, for years. And I always used to bring my boxes and stuff like that on the 3rd and I bought 2 buckets of Jollibee chicken. One for me, 8 pieces, and one for over there where Risa staying, 8 pieces with French fries and rice and soda. And I didn't get not one damn soda from Caton's store. Not one. I got it all from Ninet's store and from the supermarket. So I bought like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sodas. Not one came from the mango tree, and not one came from Caton's shop. That's just all there is to it. I don't need it. I don't need it, man. I don't need the aggravation. I don't need the hypocrisy. I don't need the bullshit. I don't need people talking behind my back and telling me on this and that. And but I don't need it though. I got my pension, thank God. I got to say thank God. Because not everybody has a pension. You understand what I'm saying? And not everybody could get loans the way I do. Every other month, or if I hold out, which I never do, once a year and get a big payday. But, I never do that. But, every other month like that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need it. So your argument falls by the water, no pun intended, because the Mercy is surrounded by it when it rains. Okay, I mean, you need firemen's boots to go to our house, man. Who the hell wants to do that? Who the hell wants her to go through that? That's why I defended her. It's ridiculous. It's like, Caton's house is so freaking dry with tiles and all this bullshit. And then Mercy is the mother of them all, and she's surrounded by water. What the hell is that, man? That's not right. And I told his face that's not right. And Emmanuel just was running all over the place like a scared little boy. The twig that he is, you understand what I'm saying? I mean, he was just running away. And then when all these people come in the house, then he started, opening up his big mouth. It's kind of funny that when you have like 10 people defending your little tiny skinny ass, then you're also brave and bold. But if you were in front of me, face to face, in a boxing ring, then you kind of shut up and listen to Angelo for a little bit, before he punches your nose in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I mean, I challenge him to a boxing match. That people could pay for, and a little boxing ring. You set it up with some gloves and stuff like that, and see how your big mouth is. Without your little tiny drills and boards and paint and powder and paste and glue and all this other stuff that you do in the middle of 5 o'clock in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? Put your money where your mouth is, Emmanuel. Come on, let's have a little boxing match. Or worse, let's have MRA, mixed martial art contest. Go for it, baby. Without your little tiny drones, without your little tiny uncles and brothers and cousins, walking in the house and protecting your little skinny ass. I'm just saying. This is a family dispute, so there's no bullying or anything like that. This is just just a little tiny. Just a challenge. Just have a little martial art contest or a boxing contest, And if you can't afford any gloves because you buy materials all the time, I'll buy you some gloves. I even autograph them for you. Understand what I'm saying? Before I tag you right in the nose, and you can shut the hell up, and then and then you probably your 10 cousins will take you out of the ring. Oh no, you can't take anymore. Let's take him out of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to that. This. Hutas and the Kanos. Okay, or Kanos and Hutas in Greek. You can't compare. My mother-in-law's house to Mercy's house. My mother-in-law's house is so much better. Okay, than that house. It's not even funny. You can't compare that. You can't say, oh well, Angelo, how about your mother? But she's not my mother, you bitch. You little bastard. She's not my mother. I told you. I wasn't here in 1986 when Reeveswood was born. I wasn't born in 1986. I wasn't here when Richwood was born. I wasn't here when Gilbert was born, or Romel was born, and Romanito was born, and Rochi was born, and anybody else was born. I wasn't here. You faggot. I wasn't here. So stop saying that. It's a stupid argument. You see, you can't debate me on the issues. The issue is that, Emmanuel was acting very ungodly and unrighteous. You know what I'm saying? In building his house up to the sky. And so what I'm saying, he can't expand anyway. He can't even go further to the left or further to the right or further to the north and further to the south. He can't expand. It kills him probably. It kills him. I'm just saying. He can't expand. He can't expand anything. It kills him. Kills that son of a bitch. That he can't expand. He could just put little tiny poles and paste and powder and a little tiny aluminum siding and all this bullshit, that he puts on putting lipstick on a pig. A pig is a pig. And you can put, little tiny trimmings and little tiny fences and stuff like that. But it doesn't come to anything. His mother is suffering. I'm just saying, and that's what the argument was all about. So you really, your argument is lame. I'm not the son of Rebecca, so it's not my full responsibility to fix our house. It's not, and I didn't even do mine yet. So it's not like I did mine and she's over there suffering with, like I could see if I finish my house and like I want to do it, like a really long house with a basketball court and a sunroof and a swimming pool and additional rooms and hallways and closets and a garden area and stuff like that, which is possible. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be here to see it happen because it's going to be for Sean. My house can expand. Or if I don't want to do it here, I could buy a house already made, that makes Emmanuel's house look like a little garage. You understand what I mean? When I buy a house, the little tiny bathroom that he has, you can't even put your ass in it. I was in there one day. It's so damn small. It's smaller than Atiyan's bathroom in the company, and that's small. Okay, Mine is a 7x7 foot bathroom like that. You could literally put 3 motorcycles in my bathroom. 3. Well, you can't even put a freaking skateboard in Emmanuel's bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So forget about that, because those are things that are not important in the everyday scheme of things and everyday life. And what's more important is your relationship with God and how you treat other people. And I don't think that he was treating his mother in a great way. And I told him right in his stupid face. I'm just saying, he's the one who was running to the living room, not me. He's the one that got up because he couldn't smell the coffee, take the pressure, not me. He's the one that acted like a child and not me. He's the one that overreacted to such a degree that's why we had the trouble in the nighttime. Like I was saying in another video, if he reacted in a godly way and say, yes, Angelo, no, I agree, something, I might not like what you're saying, but I agree that I'm not helping out my mother. I'm helping out myself. I'm building to heaven. And when I die, I can't even take it with me to the house. And Mercy, she's there, and the water's coming in, and the water's coming out, and the walls are old, the ceiling is old, the tables are old, the furniture is old, and I'm not doing my part as a son. I'm gonna go over there right now and ask her to forgive me. If he would have had that attitude, there's no problem in the nighttime of when the fiasco happened. Literally none. No problem at all. There would have been no problem. There would have been no cousins coming in the house and all this bullshit. There would have been the argument, bitching, whining, and complaining on both sides. I wouldn't have had the sister of a Caton pointing her little tiny bony finger at my face and stuff like that, because she's always coming like around 7 or 8 o'clock in the night, and blaming me for something and not even know what the hell is going on because she was at work. Come on, man, you can't have it like that. But it's like I said, it's a lame argument because I'm not the actual son of Rebecca, my mother-in-law. So I'm not responsible for it because Gilbert made that house, not me. He's responsible of finishing the house. But be that as it may, it doesn't have the problems that Mercy House has. That the water leaks inside, and then the water is all over the place, and it looks like an island, and you need a boat to get to it, and this and this and this and this and this and this. But that's not my responsibility. So try to learn to make your stupid points in debates. Like go to school or something like that, and make your debates and stuff like that more sharper. You understand what I'm saying? Because you failed miserably. You try to hook me up to Rebecca. You try to put the same situation over on me that I put on Emmanuel. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because he's making his house. I didn't complete my house yet. Mercy is suffering because of the oldness of her house and the things they're in and the surrounding water when it rains. Rebecca's not. So so you don't have the same thing going on. You understand what I'm saying? You understand that, right? Or do I need to spell it out more? Do I need to write it down on a piece of paper so you can read? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't read. You can't read English. Oh, sorry about that. See, that's the problem. You're always bitching, whining, complaining. You don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. See, this is the problem with Don Pedro. They bitch and want to complain about Angelo. Some of these bastards, these some of the bitches. They bitch and want to complain, and they don't even know what the hell I'm saying. They complain about me talking and arguing, and they don't even know what the hell I'm saying. The English is so freaking putrid and bad and poor. The poorest of the poor, you understand what I'm saying? They don't even know what the hell I'm saying. So how are they going to judge correctly these matters and these weights and issues? If your English is so freaking bad that you don't even know what I'm saying, man. And you're judging me according to what you think I'm saying or what you think is going on, but not according to the facts. I think I got my point out so clear. Oh, thank you so much, guys, out there in Don Pedro. What a village. What a town. Okay? Take care. You got the message, right? Oh, okay. I just wanted to know. But you know something? Like, again, I'm not the loser. Mercy's a loser. Not me. I don't need no more chicken. I don't need to defend her anymore. I already did it. I'm not going to do it anymore. And I gotta, and this is the thing. I got to gauge to see who I'm going to be defending in the future. I just can't defend anybody, and then that person changed their story and changed their tune and changed their mind when the pressure gets hot. You understand what I'm saying? No, that's not like that though, man. I gotta do a better job in defending the people that are worthy of being defended. That I know that are gonna stick with me, even though the sun gets hot. You understand what I'm saying? Then I'm not gonna cower away because a little sunny boy or a daughter girl, got mad or stuff like that or whatever the case may be. You see? That's just the deal. And the deal is the deal. This is Angelo Quinones. Take care,
Let me
guys.
add something to this. Hi, my love. Daddy, say my love. Daddy, sure. I wonder what Marcian feels about this, though, man. Because Marcian knows that, not to puff myself up, but that I'm a nice person. And I get along with Marcian really good. And I give him a hug. And it's just like we're like almost brothers, And I don't even know him too well. He doesn't know me too well, but we just have this connection, just like Jonathan and David. You understand what I'm saying? It's a very beautiful friendship. I wonder how he feels about it. I wonder if he went to the house. I wonder if he was there. I don't even know. How he feels about that? He wasn't going to allow, anything to happen to me, like that. There's no way. I wonder how he felt about that. I wonder how he really deeply felt. I wonder, you know what I wonder though? Because, the sister of Katong, and she knows who I'm talking about, can be a monster. I wonder if they could say this. They could say, something. I don't really like Angelo too much. I mean, I don't know why, because I don't do nothing to nobody here. The problem that I have is with Riza. It's not with anybody else. But anyway, what the hell with it? I don't care. I don't really like Angelo too much. But something. What he's saying is true. What he's saying is true. What he's saying is true. I mean, it's been true for a very long time. Just nobody had the guts to say it though to Emmanuel. Nobody had the guts to say it. He did. So I mean, damn. Is that an American? Did an American will come right into your face? Yes. That's how we do things there in America. We go to your face. We go, we could go friendly. We could go wild. We could go whatever. But we take it right in your. We don't talk behind your back. If we need to, we go right, because we're the greatest country in the world. We have nothing to be ashamed about like that, I'm talking about, country-wise. There's a lot to be ashamed of in America, but I'm not going to get into it. A lot to be ashamed about. But I'm just saying, according to the greatest country in the world, the country who invented the more for humanity, the greatest country in the world is in the United States. And so when the Philippines, and this is the thing, when the Philippines have a problem with China, who's there? The United States? My country? When you had a problem with Japan in 1944, 45, who was there to save your asses? It was us. That's why these kids are saying Americano. When they grow up, the bastards forget who we are. Don't forget who we are, man. We're one of the ones that every time that you're water tortured and stuff like that in the oceans, we send, the Abraham Lincoln or something like that to save your asses from the Chinese, because you can't do it yourself. Because you don't have the guts. Oh, we're not a superpower, says the president of the Philippines. How the hell with that? If they water us, we water back. That's what you should do. They throw water cannons on your asses and you don't do nothing. But see, we don't have the attitude. We're not going to let the Chinese water torture us. You understand what I'm saying? And we're not going to fight back. The hell with that. We're more of a superpower than China is. More. I don't care what kind of size their navy is. Who cares? It's just boats being ready to be sunk. That's why we don't even make a lot of boats, probably. Why make so many boats and stuff like that? All those boats. If there's no war, all those boats get old. You have to throw them away anyway. It's a waste of money. You know what I mean? And there's very sitting targets boats. Submarines are better. You know what I mean? So I want I wonder what their hearts are saying. Something. I mean, I don't. Angelo's an American citizen. I mean, that's wow. That's incredible. But something. Does he have to? Does he have to be so brave all the time? And like he's not scared of anything. Like he just comes into your face and just tells you, that your face is blue. I mean, I wish I was like that. I mean, he came over here and already he bought a car, and then they don't have the car anymore, but I'm sure he's going to get another one, and then he builds a house, and he's not finished, but I'm sure he's going to finish for his kids, and he has a pension. I mean, nobody has a pension over here. Only a few people have a pension, and they don't even have it at the size that Angelo has. And then he gets loans, periodically and stuff like that, and then this and that, and then and he goes around with a walkie-talkie and he talks to the police like he's their friend, and he has police officers in his family. Okay, wow. I mean, but look how he talks to the police the other day when he called the police on Riza. The people are saying he was talking to the police like he works for them, and they were listening to him, and he was in control. Angelo, a legally blind person, one person, was in control and dominated the whole conversation with the police and Riza, and the Barangay president, or what do you want to, or city councilor, or whatever you want to call it. He was dominating the conversation. He was in control. A legally blind person. The blind people are never in control here in this country, but yet Angelo comes here and he's in control of every situation. He's not scared of anybody. He's not scared of anything. He's not scared of trucks. He's not scared of mud. He just comes here in Don Pedro, and he's nice to the kids, and the kids say hello to him. He's nice to the dogs. He's nice to but then when somebody does something to him, he goes right to them. We usually are not like that. Okay, we usually talk behind people's back, but he goes right up in your face. He goes right in the house and tells them what they're doing wrong. That's amazing. That's amazing. We don't do that. And that's why we're a third world country, as people have to be saying. I wish I could be like Angelo like that. And he's a Christian to boot. Not only is he all that, but he's a born-again Christian, he says. He studies the Bible. He knows the Word of God. Look at his studies on Facebook and on YouTube, especially on YouTube with 3 channels. I mean, that's amazing to me. They shouldn't be reacting like that. See, all is the reaction. Maybe something. Maybe he's right. Maybe, Emmanuel is acting like a bastard, like a son of a bitch. And I'm not gonna, something. And I'm gonna make a stand. Something. I'm gonna make a stand with Angelo. I'm not gonna go to the store anymore. And get no more credit, so that way they can learn, and then they'll learn. But nobody's gonna do it because you know why? They don't have the guts. But I'll do it. I'll stay away for a little while, stuff like that, test the waters and stuff like that. And then I'll return at the proper time, if I even do that, because I don't have to. Today I'm going to the market, I'm going to Metro, I'm going to Gasano, I'm going to DL Mall, I'm going to all these malls. And I have my pension since 2012. And a check even before that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need the cartons. I don't need them. They don't need me, which I doubt that's true. I think they do. I think they missed that 6,400 peso that would have been right in their pocket. Not this month because I didn't buy anything. I was planning not to get anything at all. But that always changes though. So maybe I would have got something maybe when this happened on the 21st. If it didn't happen, maybe I would have bought, something like up to maybe 2,000. So at least they would have got 2,000. Maybe I could have changed my mind and said, well, I need, something's here, something's there, some stuff is running out. Okay, I still have ketchup, I still have juice, I still have milk for the kids, I still have sugar. Okay, I don't need that. I still have coffee. I bought a lot of coffee. Okay, I don't need that, but maybe I'll get some chips or something like that, or whatever the case may be. Did I get anything? No, because I don't need it. But they would have had, like, maybe maybe if it wasn't for the stupid argument of the husband of Caton, maybe 2,000, something like that. There's nothing to sneeze about. With 2,000, you could you could buy a string of coffee, a string of juice, a string of whatever the case may be, and help for the store. You have a business. Business is business. You're either in the red or you're in the black. You understand what I'm saying? This is part 2, by the way. I mean, a business is a business. You run your business by pleasing the customer, not by trying to fight them. You understand what I'm saying? It's idiotic. It's stupid. It's just his temperament was all wrong. He miscalculated. He thought that I was going to, I don't know what he thought I was going to do, because I'm not going to run away. I didn't even run away from the house. I was just like, sort of, I let myself out. They didn't push me out. They weren't. I felt a couple of things, grazing me a little bit, like somebody wanted to punch me or touch me, but they didn't really do it. I don't know if people came in the house to protect me or to protect him, or to protect both. I don't know, because everybody knows that I would have annihilated him. I mean, this is no contest. Like I said, if you want to have a friendly, Tapayet versus Quinones match, within the family I'm talking about, let's set up a boxing a ring or a martial art ring, and let's have me, Angelo Quinones, fight, Emmanuel Tapayet. That's all. And see who wins. I'm putting that challenge out there. As in the family. I'm not talking about threatening anybody. No, I'm part of the family, so I'm just saying, it's just like challenging my brother. Let's do it. What's the problem? Why are you scared about? If you have a big mouth talking about Angelo this, Angelo that, well, in the ring, you're not gonna have your cousins and your uncles and your brothers and your bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? You're just gonna have you against me like that. Let's just set it up like July. I even give you some time to train. You understand what I'm saying? Get those muscles into shape. Okay? Instead of bitching and whining and complaining about me, put your money where your mouth is. Instead of putting your money where your house is, put your money where your mouth is and fight me. Fight me. That's in front of everybody. I guarantee you, the fight won't even last like about a minute. It will not even last a minute. I'm telling you right now. And when I get through with him, he won't be able to paint for 10 months. Okay, you understand? They'll be having to drill some boards to put some bones back together. You know, he's gonna need that drill, because he's gonna have to drill some holes in his bones to put some screws in it. You understand what I'm saying? All right, that's about it. So, but that's a friendly request that goes out to the family, because I'm part of the family. You know what I'm saying? I'm married to a Tapaya, man. It's my business. What goes on here is my business, man. So when you paint and right in front of my house, do you know I can sue you if I tell you to stop and you don't stop? I can sue you, because that's hazardous stuff. That's just, paint on the other side. So when you drill at 5 o'clock in the morning, making all that noise and stuff like that, that I can file a complaint. I don't know what the hell people think in the Philippines. Like they don't got no laws and shit. Come on. Well, I have to go. Take care, guys. But it's very, very, very interesting. What probably people really do think, but they're scared to tell the husband of Caton. But I wasn't scared, because I ain't scared of nothing, no, man. When I was a little boy, my mother used to say, "There's a cuckoo in the closet. There's a monster in the closet." And I used to say, "Oh, well, let me see him." I saw that monster, man. I saw that monster the other day in Caton's husband's face. He wasn't so nice like you think. There's a spiritual problem with the man. You understand what I'm saying? Could it be demonic possession? Or could it just be anger and pride getting in the way yet again? Not of him building his house, but of him accepting defeat and criticism on something that was so obviously bad in his life, not helping his mother out of poverty, physical torture, from being the poorest of the poor, from living a life of misery in a house that is not even suitable for a horse, yet he's living okay, in the barns of wealth. Come on, man. And he's going to answer to God for that one day when he dies. He's going to answer. I'm just saying, he has to answer to God to that. He doesn't understand that when all the drilling stops and all the sawing and the painting and the putting of the beams together, and I don't know why, because the house still looks the same. He can't expand. He can't make the house bigger to the west or to the east or to the north or to the south, or can't build up. It's a nice little tiny house in the sand. It's not anything. If you give it to me, if you sell it for me, if you would sell it at 50,000, I wouldn't even buy it 50,000 peso. I wouldn't even buy it. I wouldn't even buy it because you can't expand. See, my house you can expand. I could expand and let the trucks work and take all those trees down and build a basketball court, a full one, and a sun room and some more rooms and stuff like that. I could expand, God willing. You understand what I'm saying? I can make this house so long it's not even funny. You know? But he can't. I think it frustrates him. I think that's why he tries to put lipstick on a pig all the time. The house is like a pig, and he tries to put lipstick on it to make it look better, but he can't. But definitely, I mean, you gotta honor your father and your mother, you know, and he's not doing that. He's not doing that. So I made sure that he knew that he wasn't doing it, and I went to his face and told him that, and his reaction was all wrong. And so he actually caused the problem, not me, the other day, because of his reaction, overreaction. You understand what I'm saying? This is Angelo Quinones. Who was I talking about? Emmanuel, the husband of Catón. I don't know how Catón could be proud of her husband. I don't think that she was proud of him, because she didn't even say anything when she was in the house with us. That's why he was bitching and whining and complaining against her. How can I have a wife that doesn't even, defend me? He was saying that in Filipino. I caught it. Because some of the words that he used was Spanish, esposa and stuff like that, like that. She didn't say anything. She didn't say to me, Angelo, no, you're wrong. No, my husband is a good man. No, my husband is helping Mercy. No, she didn't say shit. She was just working and cutting her stuff and preparing for the store and stuff. I was complaining against her husband, and she had her back toward me in the situation. Like, something? She probably said something like this to the neighbors by now. You know something? Angelo didn't come like you think. Angelo came in peace. And I've been telling, this is Catón maybe speaking, and I'm telling my husband the same thing over and over and over again. Why you spend so much money on the house? It's not going anywhere, and you should put your money on other things. I keep on telling him the same thing, but he doesn't listen. You see, there she goes right there. See, she didn't help his cause, but she's helping mine. Take care, guys.